coaches that don't have that background, that's kind of the hardest part. Dr. Anderson has done a phenomenal job in his book, The Habits of Health. And for you, if it's not your scope of practice, if you're not a personal trainer, if you're not a doctor, if you're not, a massage, if you don't have that education in nutrition, then again, you're going to utilize the training that you get from Take Shape for Life, because it's plenty to take somebody into a beginning exercise program. And then from that point, you may find yourself referring them on to a trainer that's going to adopt what they're doing. Because I've had clients call me up and say, well, my trainer told me I shouldn't do this. And I said, anyway. So, I won't tell you what I said. So I call this class Exercise and the 5-in-1 for Dummies. I think those are great books. Kind of catch your eye. And so we're going to start with basically the facts. And if I can figure out how to do this one more time. Okay, 60% of us get no regular physical activity. 25% of us get no activity at all. 50% of those who begin an exercise program quit within 6 months. How many trainers here would say that's pretty, those numbers right there are pretty accurate? I didn't make this stuff up, even though I like to think I did. 1 year after purchase an exercise equipment, 90% of it basically disappears under the coat rack. It just becomes a coat rack. And I have even had clients that are hardcore, they've been coming to me forever, and oh, I just bought this treadmill. And I'm like, sweet, your husband's going to be glad and you have another place to throw your clothes. And sure, then they're like, and I'm like, well, where'd you get it? At a garage sale. Okay, I wonder why. So according to the medical news today, 80% of 40 million Americans who've bought gym memberships, okay, they're not using them. If a large percentage of the members find a reason to stop going, you will probably too. How many people in here have bought a gym membership? Okay, now keep your hand up if you go 3 to 5 times a week.
This group's unusual.
This group is very
This happened at the other one too. You guys are doing awesome work.
Yeah. But
we already know
there's a lot of people right now paying for a gym membership and they don't use it. Okay, why exercise may not be the best strategy. And this was just a study done on weight loss researchers. People who exercise 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and did not change their diet lost about 2 pounds. Okay, they exercise, start burning little calories. It's something different to the body, but they're not changing their nutrition. Lose a little bit of weight, but the body's an efficient machine. It knows how to do a lot of stuff, and one is hold on to energy. So guess what? You're not going to, after a while, the body adapts to that 30 minutes, you're not going to start losing any more weight. People who reduce their calories below their daily burn lost nearly 20 pounds. People who exercise and reduce calories lost up to 23 pounds. Now this is where we're going with Take Shape for Life, is letting people realize that exercise is a key component. And we'll tie that all in as we go. Another why exercise. So, I don't know if I want this one. No, we'll skip that one. Next. So basically, one of the main reasons why exercise is not how we lose weight, 80 to 90% of weight loss is going to come from nutrition. Okay? And the reason why exercise isn't, because for most of us, it's not sustainable. You know, when we were younger and either we weren't married or no kids, maybe not a full-time job yet or whatever, you could get to the gym and you could get your exercise in. Or you could go out and ride your bike. It doesn't have to be a gym membership. But then life happens. Let's say, again, your nutrition isn't there, but you're training for a marathon. So you're going to burn the calories. But then let's say, because you're 25 to 80 pounds overweight, and I did a marathon, and trust me, I saw a lot of people like that running the marathon. I wasn't a health coach back then, otherwise I would have had a bunch of my cards in my pocket. Because guess what? If we're exercising, especially if we have a goal like that, we reach a certain age, and a lot of times that's what happens. I'm going to run a marathon this year. And so they go out there and they basically get hurt. So okay, life happens. Now they can't exercise anymore. They didn't change their nutrition, so whatever weight loss they had is going to come right back. Okay, to lose 1 pound a week by just exercising, you'd have to walk for 2 hours, 7 days a week. How many people in here have time for that? How many of your clients do you have time for that? Not today. Unless they were a health coach, then they would. Or compare this to shaving 500 calories from your diet each day. Do this and you'll lose a pound every week. exercise and you'll lose more, feel better, and get a mild of other benefits. Bottom line, it's time consuming to burn a considerable amount of calories through exercise.